Tonight's NBA action on EA Sports. The opening tip to the Bulls, and we're underway at United Center. Levine lets it fly from long range. That's the start they were looking for, just as the fans were getting seated.
And I love that aggression. Stylistically, you have to come out and dictate the tempo of the ball game. Don't ease your way into it. Keep your foot on the gas.
Beverly to Leonard. Paul George fires deep to there. Won't go. Dunn has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Has a look. The jumper's off the mark. Now a steal on a very lazy pass there. For three, shot off the mark. Good defense. No good. Defense catching a break there. Throws it up. Clippers have the basketball. To Paul George. Won't go.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle and not landing.
Zach Levine at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 82%. One free throw, count it. It's a three-point play, and the lead up to 8. George to Beverly. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Fires the three. Not easy.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. He gets it.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in. So it's time to get going.
Young.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight finals wins. Paul George to Leonard. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Shot clock violation. Fires the three. Tough shot. He hits.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Beverly to Leonard. Trying to cash in. Kawhi Leonard. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play in him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
buries it on the catch and shoot.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Beverly to Leonard. Has a chance? Yes. It drops. A little drama on that one.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Jumper's good.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Deep left corner. Here's a chance from long range. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
See the three, be the three. Some young players look like deer in headlights out there on the court. But you got something different. You got that moxie.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Defensive foul to number 16. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Leonard to Williams. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
From long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Chicago possession. Wide open look, won't go.
The defense has to find a way to become mentally present in this ball game. Another open look, the offense is picking them apart.
To Leonard. And it's rejected.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
4-3. He connects on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. Hits all 3 free throws. And Jay, they call the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
We got this. Let's go.
Substitutions.
Chicago with the possession.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
And the finish at the rim.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
To Harkless.
Oh, you guarding me? Please give me the ball.
Screen
Please
coming.
give me the ball. Watch the pick. See it.
Gilgeous Alexander to Beverly. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Knocked loose. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
The opposing coach is going to count.
Substitutions, LA. Substitutions, Chicago.
Chicago basketball. Going to launch beyond the arc. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
They got him in the first round to do exactly that. Make tough shots and help them win games.
Baseline drive, finishing inside the paint on that one.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Beyond the arc for three, trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Screen coming. To Kevin Knox. Kevin Knox powers it through.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Substitution being made in this one.
We got this. Let's go.
It's LA Clippers ball. Here's Leonard for two. Can't connect. To Markkanen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Beverly to Leonard. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Carter. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, that's how it's done.
Well, there you have it. The defense just took notice of this young player on that previous shot. Guarantee you they won't leave him open next time.
Return label.
Blocked
Blocked
away!
away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Nice pass to get things going.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
For three, buries it.
You know what I love about this kid, Ed? His eyes never once wandered to where the defender was. They stayed fixated right on his target, the basket. That's why he's a prolific shooter.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Time to shuffle things up.
Team foul number 1. Substitutions, Chicago.
George. That's...
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Substitutions, Chicago. Substitutions, Los Angeles.
done. Has a look. Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Great dish to set it up. Working and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Williams. To Chris Dunn. Swings it. Full throttle. Right to the basket for the deuce.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Harkless. Cashes in for two.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. They're going to make some changes with some...
Come on, y'all, let's go get it. It's on us.
Substitutions, Los Angeles. Substitutions, Chicago.
Leonard. George. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Paul George at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. First try, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one.
Come on, y'all, let's go get it.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Oh, whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Paul George, a couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Able to convert on both free throws.
Subbing in number 16.
Pick up.
And number 6.
To Paul George. Paul George not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Fires the 3. It's good for 3.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Clippers have the basketball. Paul George. Fires the 3. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Here's a chance from long range. Offensive rebound. From long range, he was all over him. To Kevin Knox. Slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. 4-3. That won't go. Nice pass to set things up.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper misses. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Bulls with the basketball. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
From the outside, no good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Shakes free and hits.
Look, the reality is some players have it and some players don't. There's a reason why they call him the one.
To Kevin Knox. Throws it up. Oh, blocked away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Got him. Good trap, good trap.
Whistle sounds. We have a tie-up. Jump ball. After the tie-up, we'll throw it up and see who gets the possession. To George. Beyond the arc for three. And the rebound comes down to Young. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Nothing going here on that drive. Paul George, not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. To Paul George. Zach LaVine tips it. Fourth this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Lets it fly from long range. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
For three, man, that was a tough shot.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Fires the three. Smothering D.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
It's LA Clippers ball. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Gets it in the right corner. Fires the three. That's good D. Shot no good. To George. Fights through traffic to slam it down.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
That's going to be out of bounds.
Be alert. Be alert. Here it comes. Be alert.
String coming.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down. Long key from three-quarters court. The Bulls take this one as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bulls were solid in today's victory. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Chicago Bulls. The Clippers couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. The Clippers got their score from the guys you're seeing here on screen.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
The Chicago Bulls were definitely the better team with regard to long-range shooting, and it turned out to be quite the advantage. Their three-pointers were unstoppable.
Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming games for the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls put together a nice win here today. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being too aggressive on defense. And sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today.
Player of the game.
And while you can't track leadership on a stat sheet, it was by far the most impressive thing he did in this game. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.